Welcome to Huntsville, Texas, and Elliott T. Bowers Stadium, home to the Bearcats of Sam Houston. First down for this offense. The give to the tailback. Running with power. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down marker.
They move the tight end all over. Now they'll try the right side. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They're going to ride this running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gather maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And this is going to be incomplete on third. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, the quarterback's lucky on that play because when you miss slant throws behind, if the defense is in zone coverage, there might be a defender standing right there willing to take that ball and return it for a touchdown.
Give to the back. Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
That's caught. It's Hurley. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Quick completion on the out. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Bulls his way forward. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Got his man in the middle. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hurley. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Auburn lines up quickly. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He's going to pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He'll just keep slinging it. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. There's a better play there by the defense.
Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. To the ground to try to move the chains. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll put the tight end in motion. Give to the running back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. First down here for the offense. They'll go to the ground. At the 35, he's loose. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Looking to go up top on first down. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Santos. He's there to make the stop, and the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Hodges. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Finds his man, and they convert. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sam. Offense set on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Hurley. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. The Tigers are marching down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56. And he's got 3 up. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every...
Just steamrolling his way through. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He'll start this drive firing. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Timeout, Auburn.
Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field. Deep shot for the end zone. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And he's loose and he'll... Only 7 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only
a first down for the offense. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. The official says no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Running behind that left side. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And the Bearcats are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
The Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Quarterback keeper. Got the first down and still on his feet. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Bearcats! He broke away from the defense. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
They'll ride the hot hand. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Pulls and fires complete. Tackled, but he has a first down.
And I love working the slot receivers, and you see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. DB's right up on the receivers. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Auburn to the line in a hurry. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Stumbled to the ground. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Off play action. Extending the play. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Tackled after picking up the first down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Snags it over the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup and still short of the first down. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week.
Just plowing ahead. Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with the lone back. Got enough space. Touchdown, Bearcats. Offense getting set for first down. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Hey, listen, as a receiver, you're running that hitch route against man coverage. You can't loaf on it, right? I know it's just a little short throw, but you've got to make the defender think you might be going deep. So a nice job not just taking it easy on the play. He put his foot in the ground, he drove back to the ball, and made it easy on his quarterback.
The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hurley. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Dances away to buy time. He makes a catch. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Now 2nd down as they try to run this clock. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. At the 35, he's open. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, set. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
And the Tigers want to crank the tempo.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a 1st down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. The Tigers are on the move. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Gets it to the back. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in cover.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
And now on second down for this offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Hodges. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Pulls it in. It's Hodges. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. The Bearcats will hustle to the line. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll throw it on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Wants to throw on second down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Bearcats! And And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
42 Spider. 4 to go.
To the air on first down. He wants a big play here late. And he reels it in inside the 30. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.